I just finished this, but you guys are gonna rewatch it. Today we're gonna change from only the front brake pads on the BMW. I'm out of breath. Yeah, we're gonna do the front brake pads. This shouldn't take too long. Good morning and good afternoon. All right, we're gonna do this nice and easy. You wanna get your jack? There you go. All right, so we're just gonna jack the car just a little bit. Thought I was being dramatic. No, a little bit. With you want to use a 17 millimeter. You could do this by hand or you could do this by impact gun. I have an impact gun. Oh, you can move this to the side or you can put it under the car. Really doesn't matter. I move it to the side. Now you want to get your brake cleaner. Spray down that brake. Damn, that shit really cleans. Now from there you want to take your little ratchet. You're using a 14 millimeter to get the bolts in the back. You also might need I don't know, you could use like pliers. And now you want to put it like around, let me see, from the thing. So what you want to do is, let me show you guys. I don't know if I could get back here. All right, so you see this little bolt that's right here. You're gonna put your wrench right in between, right here, or your pliers. What that does basically is it holds this bolt, so you can actually spin this bolt that's back here. So you're actually gonna spin this bolt and the one aligned up ahead on the top. Wrench in here, ratchet in here, or your 14 millimeter goes in the back. So basically, see if I actually do it for you guys. Basically, you're gonna put your ratchet in here, clamp it in there, right? Right, it sits perfectly, no hands. Now what you do is, you get your 14 millimeter, and then just loosen it. It might be a little bit thing. Don't use power tools, bro. Use a ratchet. You don't want to fucking break this bolt. There you go. Your nut is out. Now what you're basically gonna do is take your 14 mil again, and then you're gonna go to the top one and just loosen it up. You don't have to remove it, just loosen it up. It should be loose. There you go. Also, don't forget you have a brake sensor here. So what you're trying to do is just wiggle it out. What you want to do is, since the sensor's connected to the brake pad, you want to try to remove the brake pad. Let me see, where's my flathead?
He's taking advantage of me because I'm Hispanic, so he's not paying me.
Yep, you already know, pretty much. I'm Hispanic myself, so makes it
He's not. He's a fraud.
I'm a fraud.
He's white.
No, I'm not. Pad is off. Damn, those things were done. Oh my god.
Diablo.
Them things were done.
Motherfuckers were screaming.
Since this is in here. Let me try to. You can't do that, so we're gonna flip this upside down. Boom. Right. Now we're gonna take the brake sensor, grab the flathead. There you go. That's out of there.
Yeah.
So back pads have the notches here. Front ones don't. You'll notice once you are on it. Now, what we're gonna do is put this to the side. Boom. Now we're gonna spray this whole bottom piece right here. Remember, grab your nice little brake cleaner.
Not sponsored, by the way.
No sponsors. Now, clean these parts right here, because you know you're gonna put some grease yourself. Basically, I went to AutoZone, and then from AutoZone, I got, so long story short, if you put in AutoZone the cars of 2019, it's not gonna show up as a 2019. It's actually gonna show up like a 2018. So like the F series. So basically, you gotta put 2020. even though if your car is a 2019, they try to say like I have to buy Brimbos. I didn't want to buy Brimbos, and this is the base model, and I don't think AutoZone knows that, because the guy kept telling me, oh, you need to buy Brimbos. I'm like, my car's not a M Sport. So for the base model, I went to Advanced Auto. They actually are specific with their calipers because it says non-blue caliper on the bottom, and you basically get these. These are ceramic. I always get ceramic. Don't get that freaking semi-metallic. I'm sure it'll fuck up your rotors. Get ceramic. Get your oil grease. It's gonna look like you want to eat it, but don't eat it. Now you're gonna apply here. Make sure do not apply it on your rotors. You're gonna be gliding if you put grease on your rotors. Now if you do put grease on your rotors, you could turn your rotor. I'm not gonna do it because the caliper's there, but you could just wipe it off. But just make sure you put some grease in here on the edges. Boom, nice grease. Because once I put the rotor, the pad in, it just glides on it. But you could put some in here too, if you want. Other than that, yeah. So let me see. Just make sure these are not the back ones. So you know the difference. The back ones have the notches for the brake pad sensor. This one doesn't. So technically, this is your front one. Boom. This goes like this. Oh, since these have like these brackets, just make sure you put the bottom one first, and then you just like squeeze it in, and it'll just like pop in there. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Now for the top one also, just make sure you squeeze the bracket and then push it in there. Now your rotors, their pad is in there. Just finger that little spot right there. Yeah, crazy. Loves it.
Kind of explain what's going on for the people who don't know how to put brake pads.
It's the same thing. The same thing that you're doing in the front is the same thing you're doing in the back. Literally no difference. The only difference is that you barely can see the ones in the front and the ones in the back. Make sure you squeeze that bracket in. All right, now both of them are in. For the piston that is already compressed like hell, you're gonna grab your old brake pad, and you could get this piston, this compressor from like any place that sells like auto parts. Should have a what is this? A caliper compressor. So any place does it. This one's like the cheapest. This only was like $9, so it does the job. So you keep cranking this until it does not crank no more, and then it decompresses your piston. Right? That's what it's called, right?
Something like that.
Caliper piston.
Now I see what you mean, like by showing the struggles. Because if somebody were to do that, they're gonna be like, for Mr. Curly, it went in smooth.
I'm telling you, bro. It's better to show off the struggle, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh
Harder.
my God.
Harder.
Okay, that should be good. See how easy it comes off, but then it's like fucking work. All right. Now what you do is you put in your rod in here. Boom. Should be nice and smooth. It should go down quickly. You guys remember the whatchamacallit? The bolt that you had to put the ratchet on? I mean the wrench on. You just gotta push that back and then it'll just sit. So if I push this back, it's gonna sit perfectly. Now what you wanna do is put your brake sensor on. Okay, we might actually have a problem.
Oh boy.
Nah, I'm joking. Push that little bolt back. Should drop perfectly. Put your sensor back on, hang it up. Oh my God, bro. These things, when they're brand new, they do not go in. Alright, we finished that last. Alright. Grab your bolt that you put in. It comes with new ones. But since this thing had it still has a Loctite on it, I'm gonna still use it. I heard red is like permanently like stuck in there, so I'm not gonna use the red one. I'm gonna use the blue one, cause that's what I know. Now you're gonna put your bolt back in. Boom. You can do it by hand at first, and you're gonna feel that bolt spin again. From there, flop. Grab your wrench. Take that right there, and now turn your ratchet. Start tightening. Bro, changing your pads are like the easiest things you could do. You change your own pads?
Yeah, of course
you
I
do.
Fuck yeah, boy.
Oh, you know how many people I know
I YouTube everything
that
for my
don't
car.
want to like intervene with their warranty, don't do their pads? Dude, you could save so much money, bro. Unless you're like old, then that's different.
Yeah.
I know some old people that can put some crazy pads on. That should be on. Yep. Now, if you loosen it up, the top one, just make sure you retying it. Where's my Leatherman? Look at that boy.
Like that.
That's why you need a Leatherman, bro. Everybody should have a Leatherman. And if it's not in your car, it's in your pocket. See? Leatherman. Wow, look at that.
And what do you got to say for the people who don't have a Leatherman?
Go Gerber. Or go Ozark. Ozark is like $10 for like a ply like this, but it's super beefy. Alright, you're gonna see your caliper move. That's because the piston is not compressed. So just make sure you press on the brakes. It should be easy. Now, what you wanna do is put on your wheels back. If you have some grease on your rotor, you could spin it and then just clean it off if that's an issue. Mine's not an issue. I got no scratches on it, right? Nah, mine's just smooth still. Dude, you saw my road? You saw my pads? These still have life on them though.
A little bit.
You got a specific way you put your tires on? You don't do your start. You don't do the start pattern.
Oh yeah.
The start pattern.
Yeah.
I do the start pattern.
My pops taught me that.
I love doing the start pattern.
It just makes so much sense, honestly.
It's because it puts
It evens it out.
Yeah, it evens it out. So I'll start with the top. Boom. I get my impact and I don't hit it like crazy. I just like put in the bolts in nice and softly until they clank. Bottom left. We go bottom right. And we go top left. Motherfucker. Now we go top right.
I never use power tools. When it comes to my wheels, at least,
I'm scared
it's
of
always
power
the pros.
You know, I was riding on the highway one day when I was in New York, and I seen a tire fly right by me. Like I was driving, bro, going the speed limit, just chilling, and I seen a tire jump right next to me, and I was like, whoa! I took the easiest exit, bro. I was like, I ain't gonna be the one that has.
A little moan.
You got to, bro. If there's no moan, there's no pressure, bro. Now, you heard that, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh. Somebody just died.
Someone just got shot. Is it bad?
Yeah.
Is it zoomed out all the way?
It's zoomed in. Yeah, it's
Zoomed out?
Yeah.
All right. It's really down there. So, look, if you see, I'm pressing all the way to the floor because it's not compressed. Look, it's stuck down there. So what we do is hold in the brake, pump it a few times. It's getting harder. Hold on, my mat is stuck. Don't fuck up my mat. Now that's hard. Yeah, so you'll pump it for a little bit. You'll feel it. Just pump the brakes a little bit. Hey, bro, copyright it. Chill out, man. It says brake pads, blah, 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 must be replaced. Now, what you do is you press your start engine button. Now, you press it 3 times. Do not press your foot on the brake. Just press it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So now then you should see thing. Just wait until it says diagnostic. So you're gonna wait for diagnostic. Now press your BC button. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
11 minutes later.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now, take off your finger off the PC button. You got your brake fluid. You got your front brakes. Now, hold your BC button again. Holding it, holding it, holding it.
5 minutes later.
Holding it, holding it, holding it. Now, it's going to say reset. Take off your button again. Hold it again. Take your finger off the button and hold it again. It's going to say reset. Holding it, holding it, holding it, holding it, holding it. Now it says reset in progress. Still holding it, still holding it, still holding it. Successful. Wow. Oh my God. Yo, bro, my back hurts, bro. Just make sure if you guys are going to change your brakes, just make sure you stretch. Bless you. Yeah, that's how you basically change your brakes for dummies. Come here. You want to give me a hug? Oh my goodness. You
gonna go get her. Go get her. Go get her. Go get her. But yeah, it's pretty easy to change the brakes on that car. I was expecting it to be like really like way worse. Cause don't get me wrong, I changed brakes before on a 340, and it comes with the M Sport calipers. That wasn't so hard. The only thing about that car is like it comes with the pins. If you know, you know. It has like pins that you gotta like punch out, and thank God. I thought that was gonna have that, but it didn't. For some reason, when you search up like brakes on this car, there's not a lot. To be honest, I'm trying to put this damn car on the map. Even though it's not fast, even though, you know, it could be good looking, there's not a lot of information on that car. So hopefully there's only a certain amount of people that really put, you know, the 330 that I seen on Instagram, but not really on YouTube. But yeah, if you guys enjoying the content, make sure you guys give this video a big like. It helps. I'm seeing a lot of people come back to the videos and really enjoy them. But yeah, man, the brakes are done and I'm happy, bro. Shout out to one of my subscribers for actually hitting me up. He really has been wanting to put stuff to his car, to his 330. So I've been helping him out with, like, you know, carbon fiber trims and etc. etc. So the videos are helping, and that's good. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Deuce.